Karachi in the 80s, it was a different time.
It was.
Your father at that time, was he just an entrepreneur? Was he?
Well, he was. Let me give a little bit of background.
Please.
So, because my father was really, really close to Benazir Bhutto, which is one of the political families in Pakistan, and not just politically close, he was family-wise close. So, at that time, he was told that he's a businessman, pure businessman. Started his career from construction and then built up his empire. One of those success stories that you hear. So he was really close to the family, especially to Benazir Bhutto herself. And at that time, she was in exile, and so it was Ziaul Haq's time. And Ziaul Haq was a dictator at that time. Was one of the generals that who took over power. And unfortunately, my father at that time was told that he will be picked up by a few of his friends. That if he does not, so he was like, I'm not involved in anything. So why would they pick me up? They're like, well, this can be politically motivated cases. In countries like third world countries, there are
Very common.
Very common. So at that time, he took a flight. He was told that there were going to be arrests for him. And that night, he was told by one of his friends. So he left the country at that time without his wills and wants. But friends were like, at least you can be outside, let this time kind of pass by.
Yes.
It was an interim government at that time. The government was taken over. Ghulam Mustafa Jatoi was the prime minister, caretaker prime minister, if I'm not wrong. Yes, and
temporary time frames until someone else takes.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So I don't want to go into too much details.
That's fine.
And I just because it's and one thing connects to another.
Gotcha.
Nothing, and
That's
one thing
enough.
connects to
We
another.
get it.
So that the night he took off, we came back. Our house was raided, and and they were looking for him basically. But unfortunately, he had left the country. And the next morning, I remember it very clearly, was my last day of school. So I went to school, and they kidnapped me right outside my school.
Wow, 9 years old. So we're the same age. I'm born in '82 March. What's your birthday?
In December.
Okay,
December 6th.
I'm older than you a little bit. Happy birthday!
And thank you.